Hi, hi, Pastor Stephen. Hi, LP. Pastor Stephen, I'm so sorry. I know you're on vacay now till the end of June, and I'm so sorry. I wouldn't have put this up, but the Lord constrained me again. He just won't let me go when gives me something. But before I get into that, LB, my God, what a sermon! Oh, see it differently? Oh my God. I am so I'm enamored and a little blessedly jealous of that sermon. Oh my gosh. Philippians, how you broke it down. Absolutely phenomenal. LB, I'm so happy. And I I heard about the I heard about the new Bible reading plan that we have going with U version and and uh, Dear Church starting on June the 1st. And this might be a little too late for this one, but I thought of this too when we did So Be It God. The Bible reading plans on YouVersion are a wonderful idea. They're wonderful. But the one thing I would suggest is if you're doing a Bible reading plan, have a YouTube or a audio component as well. Because okay, full disclosure, I'm signed up to almost everything. I'm signed up to Elevation Worship, signed up to Elevation Church, signed up to Elevation Toronto. And sometimes with the Bible reading plans, because reading for me is hard, I don't participate, not because I don't love the word. Um, it's because it's just difficult for me. So I was thinking for So Be It, and also this one, Dear Church. Now it could be a little too late because June is just starting. Along with the U version thing, there could be a YouTube component with someone reading, like, not reading the whole book, but reading key verses, and maybe uh, a group of people discussing um, the actual book that we are doing for 30 days. So just whether it be Philippians, or whether it be Colossians, or whether it be Timothy. I think those are the are ones he wrote from prison. Uh, um, just so that pe- people who don't read apps and prefer videos can actually participate too. Because one thing that is lacking in the modern church is a reading and an understanding of the Word of God. And I love topical preaching. I do topical preaching. I love it. But the base of everybody's preaching, whether topical or line by line, precept upon precept, should be the Word of God. And the ignorance of the Word of God is what gets most people in trouble. But if you just keep it to a Bible reading plan on like a several things that you have to read, people might miss it. Like, either because they're too lazy to do that, or either because like me they can't do it, or the reading is just not their thing, and they prefer to digest stuff by video. So what I was thinking is, if it's too late for it this time, I was thinking, along with the Bible reading plan, have some video component where maybe along with the video of reading the select verses, uh, we could have question and answer, kind of like we do on highlights, where people can engage and contribute, just to just so that people get real into the word. Because I love your preaching, Pastor Stephen, and all the guests that we have, all our pastors. But there's nothing like a real down deep and delectable, delicious study of the actual Word of God. And to have people actually discussing the Word of God is so great. And not that we don't do that every week, but for something like this, I know you don't want them to discuss the whole book. They don't need to discuss the whole book, but maybe snippets like we do on highlights with the sermon. We could do snippets of Philippians, and maybe have someone even talk about the history of each book. And this can go broader for everything that we do, like for every study that we do, like unless it's God-led e-group specific study, that's different. If God leads you to say this is just for people in an e-group to foster community, so be it. But if it is not, uh, have a written component and a listening component as well. Um, just so that we get the word in whatever way you do it, we have it. If you like Bible reading plans, we have it. If you want it by video, we have it. If you want it by discussion, we have it. Because like Pastor said a few weeks ago, whether it be a song or a sermon, whatever, as long as the word of God is getting forth, that is the main thing. Remember, I said the word of God the word of God doesn't change, but His methods do. And because we have such a wide range of people around the world, every time we put a Bible study out or anything out, we need to think broader of a way for as many people to get it in their hands as we can. And also, I was thinking, I know So Be It is out right now, and whatever, that whole devotional thing that Elevation Worship did, and that was wonderful, but it was the same problem. It was only on a YouVersion Bible app. So what I was thinking, if we were gonna do something like that on an album again, what I would do is put up on the Elevation Worship YouTube channel the person uh, reading their devotional, and then pick a night where that person can be interviewed by somebody on staff and answer questions, or like answer questions and engage with people online. That's if we want to do it again, just so as many people get it as possible. So we we could have um the person reading their devotional with the song in an acoustic version in the background, um, and then a person reading their devotional, and after, like kind of every like um weekly, we could have a question and answer to engage the discussion online. Not to say that written things are not good, but like to to be palatable and to be accessible to everyone, we need to have as many options for people available as we can. And sometimes when you're thinking of ideas, like it'll take some time because our church is so, it's for everybody, every need, every like disability, every skill level, every reading level, every whatever. Everybody should be able to access any program that we're doing. And if everybody can't access it, it's an issue. So, um, and to let you know, I still can't get into the e-group thing. So something with my computer. I personally think to get into Elevation, um, to join the community online, not not the YouTube community. I'm talking about the website. To join the YouTube community is easy, but I'm saying if we want to join, if we want to have a thriving, living community through our website, we need to make it easier. First of all, um, there's no need. There should be no need for two-step verification. I know why they do that, but some some people still don't have phones and stuff. So I think that we need to be aware that that people are different and they have different needs, and we need to be accessible to every everybody. And I think when you um when you are accessible to everybody, everybody's needs, it takes thought. It takes thought, and there's no way you can be service for everybody, but like let's try and get things into as many hands as possible. And when like it's just, yeah, so that's what I have to say. Hold on, I need to turn this thing off. Sorry, my voice thing was on and it brought up something else here. That's what I'm doing. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on. That's the ideas I had. I really made a mess of my screen here. Oh, the one thing else I wanted to say is about the contacting of the church. I I personally, this is only my opinion. Um, I personally think that I personally think when when you open up the website, there should be a welcome video from Pastor Stephen and Holly to say welcome to Elevation Church and blah 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 blah, along with the write up for, because remember I said for people who like to access the video, for people who like to access the, what people who like to read, people who like to access a video, and then after that, for the locations, uh, every because we are we are a team, and the 20 campus pastors are a team. I think that every pastor should have um a page and a description. I think there should be a map or a list of all our locations. And when you click on the location, you should get a write up about the pastor and then a little video, which the pastor can shoot with his wife, or with his wife saying, "Welcome to." Okay, so if it was Elevation Toronto, they we would they would click on there'd be a big map with uh Toronto, Canada. People would click on Elevation Toronto, and then you would have the write up about Stephen and Kristen Finch having blah 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 for uh for blah 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 years, and they whatever, and then they would eat they would they would film a video either through their phone or whatever to say, "Hi, we're Stephen and Kristen, and we just blah blah blah," and underneath that would be the email and the contact details and the address, and there would be no need um for two-step verification, because it's just an address and you want people to just find the church, because Elevation is not Pastor Stephen and Holly, not alone. There's a whole team of staff, and there's a whole team of 20 pastors that do what they do, and I think they need to be shown, and people need to know how to uh, find the church, and I don't think it should be hard, and, and all that. And I think we need to make sure it's easier on all devices, whether you have a phone or not. And if you want the address sent to the phone, that could be an option, but it should not be a must, because not everybody has a phone or not everybody has access to a cell phone. So make it an option but not a must. And that that's it. Okay guys, see you later.